Before I was making this video, I had an epiphany, a realization of sorts. In the history of the channel, I made about 5 to 6 videos on the Gintama series, which really makes me think about it as a series unlike any other. Now, most of those videos have been character analysis, and every time I've made them, I've come to the conclusion that if Sorachi the gorilla decided to make a Kishibe Rohan type of spin-off for each character in the Gintama series, we'd eat it up like mayonnaise. The last word that I said, mayonnaise. That's a central plot point for this video because if it weren't for mayonnaise, we wouldn't have been introduced to one of the greatest characters in the Gintama series. The character that I want to discuss today is Hijikata Toshiro, also known as Toshi, Mayora 13, Mayora-sama, Thorny Boy, Prince of the Mayonnaise Planet, Toshi the Baragaki, Followkata Toshifolo, Ugushi, Rotten Vice Commander. There's one more name that I personally want to bestow upon Hijikata, and that is Zuru Toshi, since he played a central role in defeating both Bootleg Frieza and Cell. Also, he saved Bootleg Krillin, so that's that as well. Despite a rough, aka thorny, childhood whilst enduring a difficult upbringing as an illegitimate son and facing hatred from his family, Hijikata perseveres and strives throughout the series to become stronger both through his own force of will and with the help of his comrades, most notably the Shinsengumi. This video is aimed at analyzing the complex personality of Hijikata Toshiro, exploring his strict and dedicated nature to the code of Bushido, his loyalty to the Shinsengumi, his vices and weaknesses, and his similarities and clashes with the protagonist, Gintoki Sakata. First and foremost, Hijikata Toshiro is famous for his strict and disciplined nature, which is reflected in his formulation of the Kyokucho Hato, a set of regulations that govern the behavior of the Shinsengumi members. His enforcement of these rules is exemplified in the most explicit of ways when he switches bodies with Gintoki, and Gintoki, being the man that he is, decides to declare, "Don't sweat the rules." The level of commotion this declaration causes amongst the ranks of the Shinsengumi is a clear indication that if it weren't for Hijikata enforcing these rules, the Shinsengumi would have fallen apart instantaneously. I personally think that Hijikata is the one who gives the samurai-esque vibe to the Shinsengumi because Sogo and Kondo are not the type of people who give off that energy. They have their own tastes. Hijikata is deeply committed to his work and expects the same level of dedication from his subordinates at every level. When his soldiers start getting busy fawning over an idol, Hijikata makes it his responsibility to keep them in their place. Despite his strict exterior, Hijikata exhibits an unrelenting loyalty to the Shinsengumi commander, Kyondo Isao, as demonstrated by his efforts to save him from Ito Komataro during the Shinsengumi mutiny arc. Other instances of this can be seen in almost every other serious arc of the series. This loyalty also extends to his determination to avenge Kondo's honor and protect the Shinsengumi's reputation by pursuing Gintoki Sakata at the beginning of the series. Now allow me to eat your brains for a few seconds. Hijikata's creation of the Kyokucho Hato reflects his commitment to discipline and order. This aspect of his character can be examined through the lens of moral philosophy, particularly deontological ethics. Thank you, ChatGPT. The concept emphasizes adherence to rules and duties as the basis for moral behavior. Hijikata's strict implementation of the regulations demonstrates his belief in the importance of following a set code of conduct, even in the face of adversity. Hijikata possesses a strong sense of pride, often veiling his good deeds and emotions with exaggerated annoyance and agitation, as in the case of his love for Okita Mitsuba, Sogo's sister. He's reluctant to reveal his weaknesses and prefers to maintain a tough exterior. This pride is evident in his claim that his injuries were caused by an automatic door rather than a fight during the Yagyu arc. Despite this stubbornness, Hijikata's actions willingness to help those in need, as seen in the Yagyu arc and the Shinsengumi Crisis arc. This paradox of pride and kindness adds depth to his character and showcases his tsundere-like behavior. Hijikata's character exhibits a duality between his strict, imposing nature and his hidden acts of kindness. This duality can be analyzed through the concept of the mask in existential philosophy. Existentialists argue that individuals often wear masks or adopt certain roles to navigate the complexities of social interactions. Hijikata's tough exterior and his veiling of kind actions with annoyance and agitation can be seen as a way to protect himself and maintain a certain image in the face of vulnerability. One of Hijikata's defining traits is his short temper and impatience with the antics of others. He frequently reprimands and threatens his subordinates with seppuku if they fail to follow orders or engage in foolish behavior. This strict enforcement of discipline contributes to the fear he instills in both his enemies and underlings. Hijikata's strict and imposing nature allows him to effectively command and lead the Shinsengumi while also turning the Yorozuya into an efficient organization during the Soul Switch arc. Another example of this short temper is the no smoking episode, where his withdrawal symptoms make him angry enough to defeat both Cell, Frieza, and save Krillin. Hijikata's character is further defined by his vices and weaknesses. He's a rabid lover of mayonnaise and drowns almost all of his food in an excessive amount of the stuff. This obsession with mayonnaise is paralleled by his addiction to smoking, which he indulges in despite attempts to quit. These unhealthy addictions serve as his biggest weakness and highlight his inability to break free from obsessive behaviors. Also, Hijikata's love for mayonnaise and smoking demonstrates his stubbornness and resistance to change. Hijikata's relationship with Gintoki is marked by a complex dynamic that combines both conflict and camaraderie. The two characters often find themselves at odds due to their strong personalities and differing approaches to situations. However, beneath their clashes lies a deep understanding and shared experience. One notable aspect of their relationship is the striking similarity in their personalities, which has been pointed out by Mitsuba, Hijikata's childhood friend. This similarity often serves as a source of friction between them as they possess strong-willed and stubborn natures. Their clashes can range from heated arguments to physical confrontations, with each character refusing to back down. Despite their differences, Hijikata and Gintoki share common fears, such as the fear of ghosts and dentists. These shared fears create moments of unexpected humor and camaraderie between them. In the Baragaki arc, Hijikata himself acknowledges the similarities between he and Gintoki in their approach to killing. Both characters have been shaped by their past experiences and mistakes, and they strive to prevent others from making the same errors. Instead of seeking forgiveness for their own actions, they take it upon themselves to protect and guide others, drawing upon their own painful pasts as a source of strength and determination. This relationship is a complex blend of conflict, experiences. While they may clash due to their strong personalities, they also exhibit a deep understanding and synchronization rooted in their similar approaches to life and their shared goal of preventing others from repeating past mistakes. Hijikata Toshiro's complex personality is a central aspect of his character in the Gintama series. His strict and disciplined nature, unwavering loyalty to the Shinsengumi, and pride in his work make him a formidable leader. However, his short temper, vices, and stubbornness reveal his flaws and vulnerabilities. The similarities and clashes between Hijikata and Gintoki further enrich the story, highlighting their shared fears and synchronized combat abilities. Hijikata's character growth and development throughout the series make him a compelling and multi-dimensional character, resonating with audiences as he navigates the challenges of his life. Thanks for watching.